During this video, I will be describing the importance of building relationships to create an effective instructional leadership team, along with approaches to build relationships and provide feedback for the adult learners. Building relationships with teachers is a critical part of creating an effective instructional leadership team. The foundation of an effective team is trust and respect. Trust bonds the collaborators together. Building a relationship with the adult learners can make a dramatic difference. The first approach to building a trusting relationship is to listen. Your learners want to be heard. Listen to what is not said as well. Some teachers may not know what questions need to be asked. You asked to meet with me to discuss some of the struggles you've been having in your classroom. Can you describe them to me?
I've been having a hard time teaching my students about slope-intercept form. They get it one day and then seem completely lost the next. I don't know what to do anymore.
That can definitely be tricky to teach students. What methods have you been using to help them learn and practice the materials?
I had the students do a discovery exercise to learn it. In terms of practicing, we have been doing worksheets.
Have you looked into online resources?
I haven't thought about that online resources.
Desmos.com has great activities that allow students to play and practice at the same time.
I will have to look into that.
I listened to what the teacher was saying and realized I need to see if he was using online resources. He hadn't even considered online resources, so he didn't know he needed to ask a question for them. Listening is a key component of building trusting relationships. It is also important to be open and allow feedback. You can ask teachers to email any feedback they have. Invest in what teachers are concerned about. The following is a do's and don'ts list for being open. Last weekend was crazy! I can't believe you did a backflip off the roof!
I know, right? I guess that's what a few drinks will do to me.
I would really appreciate your input and feedback on a new curriculum I'm looking into.
That sounds great. I've been struggling with this old curriculum, and I would love to have a say in the next one.
As you can see, it is appropriate to talk about school needs. It is important for teachers to feel valued and they have an input. It is not appropriate for teachers and instructional coaches to fraternize. The relationship between an instructional coach and their adult learners should always be professional. Communicating with teachers to provide them with effective feedback is essential. Feedback given to teachers should be goal-referenced, actionable, and timely. Secondly, the feedback should be easy to reference throughout the year. The instructional coach can create a Microsoft OneNote document that is easily accessible and can be edited and updated automatically. The instructional coach can list the teacher's goals for the year and take notes during observations to track progress. The data will be easy to reference as long as it is needed.
My goal for this year has been using technology in my classroom. I've really enjoyed using OneNote to keep track of the observations.
OneNote is a great way to keep track of information, especially when it has to be shared. Do you feel like you've made progress towards your goal?
Definitely. Your notes are so helpful. You always tell me when I'm doing well, but also let me know if there's an area where I'm struggling. You always ask a question to get me to think more about my goal and what I'm doing.
I'm glad you benefit from the feedback and how you receive it. Let me know if you have any questions or feedback for me. I hope you were able to learn and see how building relationships and communicating effectively can make a huge difference. Good luck with your instructional leadership team.